Here's exactly how to make an extra 10K within 30 days using YouTube. And this video will apply to you whether you are a coach making 5K a month, whether you're an agency owner making 30K a month. It doesn't matter. You're gonna make more money if you just listen to this video. Just like how with my client Zain, we helped him make over 250K in client revenue for his coaching program using the same YouTube advice, and we helped him a lot with the Instagram side of it too. But a lot of it was just through YouTube content. It's just like the one you're watching. So if you want to make more money, watch through this video and implement what I'm about to tell you. And by the way, even if you have zero social media following, like JT Sutter, I talk about him because like truly what we did for him was impressive. We got him $7,500 within only 30 days of him starting from complete scratch, starting his Instagram, YouTube, and he was starting his coaching program, everything from complete scratch with zero case studies, right? $7,500 in 30 days from complete scratch. So if he can do it, and he's just a regular guy by the way. And back then he used to be fat as shit. Now he's like jacked and good looking. But back then he was fat as shit. He was like, if he can do it, so can you watching this video right now. So how do you make that much money within 30 days? An extra 10K a month? Because, well, first of all, I understand that creating YouTube videos is very hard at the beginning. You gotta like design a good thumbnail. You gotta record the video. You gotta think of a script. You gotta post the video. You gotta have SEO on it. You need to hire a video editor, you need to hire a thumbnail designer, you need to manage them, you need to do revisions. But then on top of all of that, it's gonna take you countless hours to figure out, right? And then on top of all of that, you have to make sure it actually like brings in an ROI. All that time spent, you have to make sure it actually makes you money. So how the hell, what do you do in order to make sure you actually invest into YouTube and make like a 20x ROI? Well, I'll tell you this. First of all, if you're neglecting YouTube because you think you're not gonna make an ROI, I'm sorry, but it's simply retarded. Like, there's no way you invest into YouTube and not make money. Because imagine this, right? Think of your sales calls. Because if you're making like 5, 10, 15K a month from online money, chances are like you already have had clients and you know your like you've already had a lot of sales calls and you have a lower close rate in general, especially if you don't post YouTube videos often. You're gonna notice that like on these sales calls, you often will face the same objections. Some clients, they'll come in, they'll be fully pre-sold and they just invest in your offer, and then some of them you'll struggle to close. Well, the ones that don't close, why do they not close? Well, think of it. Today, there's a lack of trust in social media because most people on social media are fake, right? And there's a very severe lack of content, of authentic content on the internet. Most people are fake. Everything is AI. Most thumbnails are even AI. And also, if you look at my last couple of thumbnails, they were generated with AI, right? Because AI is taking over. AI is the future. I give it with thumbnail designers, but AI is taking over. There's a massive lack of trust. The best way to build trust is to create more content, especially long-form content. Because I'll tell you this, the whole point of content is to obviously make money. The only reason you create content is to make money, right? Well, YouTube long-form content is the best way to build trust, right? Because the way content makes you money is it builds trust. What's the best way to build trust? Is YouTube, long-form content. And that trust will translate into money. Because YouTube videos, I mean, if let's say you spend 10 minutes watching this YouTube video right here, let's say you spend 15 minutes, you basically hopped on a 10-15 minute sales call with me, and you heard about the case studies I mentioned earlier, like with JT Sutter and Zain. I already mentioned them in the intro. You're gonna hear about like my whole process now. You're gonna hear about how we get results. You're gonna hear about why YouTube you need to invest in. It's as if you hopped on a sales call with me, right? It makes it, and the more watch time someone spends on you, the more watch time someone has on you, the more they're gonna trust you. The more it's like, imagine if someone spends 7 hours watching your content. That's really like a 7-hour sales call they helped on with you. There's no way that doesn't like just get you a lot more booked sales calls and a lot more sales. Well, let's say right now you have a couple of YouTube videos up and they're getting 0 views. Well, guess what? The whole point of YouTube is not to get views you can't even track the amount of money you make off YouTube. You know why? Because YouTube, the way you gotta see it is YouTube is a converter, right? It converts whatever attention you're getting right now, whatever leads, whatever source of, like, let's say you're getting clients of cold outreach, right? YouTube's only job is to convert those leads you're getting from cold outreach into clients. It's nothing but a converter. Let's say you're getting clients from Instagram Reels. Well, Instagram Reels, that gets you clients. YouTube is the converter. YouTube is the one that will get you the leads, gets you the conversions. So you need to use YouTube, you need to send that as a converter. It converts people into paying clients. So now, let's say you actually get clients through cold outreach. Well, you likely face a lot of sales objections on those like DMs. Like let's say a common sales objection of yours says, I don't have the time to record YouTube videos. Well, it's a retarded objection, right? But instead of like handling it over again, you can just send them a 5-minute YouTube video made, kind of like this video right here, about why not prioritizing YouTube or like not spending time on it is retarded. I don't have enough time to not create YouTube videos. That's a retarded objection, right? So just make a YouTube video, a simple YouTube video like this. Let's say that doesn't work. Well, you can make another video about, why not prioritizing YouTube is stupid. Why spending 10 minutes on YouTube every week will make you $10,000 a month, or like something like that. And of course, don't lie. Like, back it up with actual proof. But like, you wanna like just make YouTube videos. Imagine this camera right here I'm speaking to. Imagine that's your exact ICP, and just salt to them as hard as you can on the video. Tell them like straight up within the first few minutes, yo, whatever your desired result is, we'll get you results with it. We helped this client X get result X. We helped this client get ideal result within X time frame. We helped this client get this result within time frame, and we're confident we can do the same for you. Because like, let's say this video is 20-30 minutes, right? 20-30 minutes is a lot of time. Like, that's a big time investment. For people to spend 20-30 minutes watching your YouTube video, you have to sell them right off the intro. You have to convince them to watch the whole video. That's why the intro needs to just do everything in your power to convince you, the viewer, that you'll help them get their desired result. And if it's a B2B audience, like if you're an agency owner like me selling a service, well, in the intro, you want to keep it light. You want to keep it like 20-30 seconds. However, if you're a coach, let's say, especially if you're a fitness coach, or if you're teaching people how to appointment set, or if you're teaching people how to wholesale real estate, you want to make your intros a bit longer and just throw in a lot more social proof. And the longer the YouTube video is, let's say making a 6-hour free course, well, the intro should be a bit longer. It should cover more of your case studies. You should spend like 6 minutes covering your case studies. If the whole video is 6 hours, right? The longer it is, I'll say keep it 10%. If you're B2B like me, like if you're an agency owner, make it like max 30 seconds. And just like keep going at it, right? You gotta keep figuring it out. And you can only have 2 problems in life, by the way. Either lack of time or lack of money. If you're simply making so much money that you don't have the time to figure it out, then you gotta book a sales call with me, or book a sales call with someone like me, ideally me, and see if they can help you like actually get results ASAP while only recording like 30-60 minutes a week, right? Or if you don't have the money to invest, like if you don't have like $1,500, $2,000 a month spare to like invest in YouTube, even though for sure it'll make you an extra 10K a month. Because by the way, with our agency, we literally guarantee an extra 2 to 6 high-ticket clients a month. Like guaranteed, or we refund you in full. It's like, if on average people charge like $2,000 to $6,000 for your offer. So like 2 to 6 clients, it's an extra like $4,000 to at least an extra like $4,000 at least, up to like 15-20K that we are guaranteeing you, or we refund you in full. If you literally can't invest like an extra $1,500, $2,000 for that, then chances are you have the time. If you don't have the money, you have the time to just like record videos like this, man, and like hire a thumbnail designer, hire a video editor, figure out the SEO, figure out the posting times, figure out how to like message this YouTube video or like get it across your leads, how to actually utilize it to get more sales. And a massive benefit of YouTube people don't mention is all your current clients, if they spend time watching YouTube videos, they're more likely to stay with you as a client, right? So you also want to keep posting content, because with YouTube videos, you literally, you keep reminding your current clients why they invested in you, right? So you're making hundreds. For every dollar you make off YouTube directly, you'll make like $10, $20, $30 indirectly from all the like people, because it's going to improve client retention. That raises LTV. That's a couple $1,000 extra you'll make. It'll make your close rates a lot higher. You'll get more book calls. Those book calls is going to take less time to handle those objections. If let's say you're a coach, right? You can literally make a YouTube video, like let's say you're a fitness coach, or let's say you wholesale real estate. You can make a video about how to dispo a property, and then you upload that video, and then anytime anyone in your coaching program, anytime someone asks like how do I dispo a property, you just send them the old YouTube video you made, and just like that, you just saved like 10 minutes of your time. If let's say that video is 10 minutes, right? So literally every 10 minutes you spend now creating a YouTube video, you're gonna save 10 hours up like over the long term. So literally, and that's why I say YouTube is the only way in life you can multiply your time. You're literally a 10-minute video if it gets watched 1,000 times. Well, a 10 minute times 1,000, that's 100,000 minutes. I don't know how many hours that is. You with 10 minutes you would have saved 100,000 minutes, if you get what I mean. Like, YouTube is the only way to multiply your time, multiply your bank account, build your status, build trust, build your personal brand. The amount of pros is insane. It's like infinite. And by the way, everyone, like, the future is uncertain, it's scary, but the one thing everyone can agree on is AI is taking over, and organic content, or like content in general, is blowing up. Social media is going to keep growing, right? And literally, like, YouTube is the fastest growing platform, and it's going to keep being like, it's going to keep growing and become more important in the future. And your competitors already know this. Like, if let's say you're a fitness coach, look at the other fitness coaches who are posting YouTube. If let's say you're wholesale real estate, and you're a coach that teaches that, look at the other coaches teaching that, right? The ones that are posting YouTube videos, they're gonna take away all your clients. As YouTube becomes, as content in general becomes more important, they're gonna have more digital real estate. They're gonna have more YouTube videos and Instagram reels out there, to the point that they're gonna dominate their industry, and they're gonna take away all your clients. Because, you know, this is a term for hypergamy, right? I think you've probably heard of it, where like the top 20% get 80% of everything, and like the top 1% get 99% of everything. It's something like that. Well, with YouTube and Instagram, that's how the world works right now. So yeah, if you're not focused on YouTube, you're gonna lose out hard. And if you just like try your best to create YouTube videos, inevitably you will make bank. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And as I said, if you made it all the way through and you know YouTube, you need YouTube to scale your business, just book a call with me from the first link in the description, and we'll see if you're a right fit. We will. I promise you. I don't even care enough. Like I'm, as you can tell, I don't even give a shit. I'm like, I speak authentically. If you want a guaranteed extra 2 to 6 high ticket clients a month, guaranteed, or we refund you in full, just book a call with me from the first link in the description. And if you can't afford like $1,000, $2,000 a month, we don't even charge that high. Just, you know, go through my previous content. I have free courses. I have like, I have so many videos, right? So many free training videos around how to script, videos around how to make video ideas, videos around how to like have a nice setup, videos around like what camera kits to get. I have videos around everything related to creating Instagram and YouTube videos. Just go watch through them, completely free. And